Hey guys, today I'm filming the intro for my chopping block series of 2020. If you guys have never seen one of these videos from me before, I've been doing this series on my channel for a few years now. I will have all of my different years of playlists linked down below in case you want to see more products I've decluttered from my collection. But essentially at the beginning of the year, I choose a whole bunch of products that I want to test and make a final decision whether I'm going to keep them or not. And I have tons of things here. So in the intro, I'm just going to show you all the products, and then in my updates, I'm just going to be reviewing the things that I tested. I do updates for these videos every 2 months, and in addition to talking about these products here, I will also let you know any other random products I chose to declutter for my collection, any products that I returned, and anything I threw out because it went bad. And I absolutely love these videos. I'm really happy that I have been able to get rid of a lot of products along the way throughout the past couple years, and I'm hoping this year will be just as successful because I have so many things here I want to test, and I feel like I can let go of a lot of these things, so we'll see how strong I will be. So we're just going to jump in with the products. I am just going to show you everything. I'm not going to give you any details of anything. I'm going to save that for the actual updates to try to cut down on the length of this video because it's going to be long. So for cheek products, I have one bronzer. This is NARS Laguna, just a little mini. Then I do have one highlight. This is the Pixi and Aspen Ovar Glowy Powder in London Lustre. Then I have a whole bunch of blushes. Some of these I've never used before, which is why they're in this project, just to get some use out of them and see my thoughts. This is Ofra's Rendezvous. This is just a little mini Too Faced Sweethearts blush in Peach Beach. Then I have the Too Faced Love Flush blush in I Will Always Love You. Naked Rose from Illamasqua. And I'm not going to be editing in between these clips as that will take forever. So just a little bit of awkward transitions here. This is the Lorac Baked Blush and Brighten in Tropic Hues. The IT Cosmetics Ombre Radiance Blush in Coral Flush. Then I have two Urban Decay Afterglow blushes. This one is Fetish and this one is Score. Then I have a Lorac blush in Spectra and the ColourPop Zoella blush in Soulmate. You can see these are quite similar. And those are all for my single blushes, and I do have a couple cheek palettes I really have not used much. The first is the theBalm Girls Getaway Trio that has Balm Springs, Balm Beach, and Balm Desert. This color looks so pretty. Then I have my Alamar blush trios in the light shade and the medium shade. Then for eye products, I have some singles and some palettes. So I've got two cream shadows. These are the Maybelline Color Tattoos. The shimmery white is Too Cool. And then I also have Bold Gold. Then I've got one of the J-Cat Beauty Prismetal eyeshadows in Orange You Happy. I have one of the Revolution, some sort of like a molten pigment. The name is not on the packaging. It is in the shade Rebound. I have the Dose of Colors Ideal Duo in Magic Moment, which is a cream shadow on the top and a loose pigment on the bottom. I have this sample of MAC True Chartreuse pigment, Makeup Geek Utopia pigment, Dirty Little Secrets bronzed, the Prestige Total Intensity eyeshadow in Hocus Pocus, and then I have two MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadows. This opal color is Ready to Party, and this other shade is called Smoky Mauve. And my last single shadow is another from MAC. This is a color drenched pigment in tonight's the night. I've only used this one a couple of times. So those are all of my singles that I want to test. Then for palettes, I've got a few here. This is one I just haven't used before. This is the Pixi I Heart palette in the shade Double Tap. It was made in collaboration with That's Heart. It's super, super cute. I just haven't used it. Then the other three palettes are probably going to throw off my lighting a little bit. They are my big Morphe palettes. I just don't use these very much. They're just too big. So I do have the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I never use. I have the 3502 palette, which I've done a whole video on, which I will link for you guys if I remember to do so. And the last one is my newest one. It was given to me as a gift. This is 35V. So in this chopping block, I do have two different groups of products. I have one, which is the largest group of products that I pulled out of my collection. Then I have a second group of products of things that I've held to the side that were things that were gifts to me by friends that I want to specifically put in my chopping block. So you might not be seeing some of these in my makeup inventory numbers or in my collection videos. So I do have some palettes in that category as well that I want to show you. So all of these palettes will be in my chopping block. This first one is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte 2 palette. I've got the Milani Everyday Eyes palette in number 8 Must Have Metallics. The Ace Beauté Grandiose palette, which was in a BoxyCharm a long time ago. I have BoxyCharm and Pure Cosmetics, such really pretty shades in there. I have the Balm Meet Matte Adore. I do have the first two palettes and love them, but I would like to see what I think of this one. And lastly, I've got the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. So those are all of the eyeshadows that I am going to be testing in my chopping block this year. So now on to lip products. Again, I've got two distinctions of the things that I pulled out of my collection. Then I had a whole bag of extra like chopping block lippies that were gifted to me. So we will start by showing you all of the bullet lipsticks. The first is something I got in a Sephora play. This is the Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. And I will be doing swatches in my update videos. Then I have a mini NARS lipstick from their new formula in Taupe. That was in a Sephora play as well. Then I have a Kylie Cream Finish lipstick in the shade Creme Brulee. I've got a couple Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks, which I bought right before they launched the Vice lipstick. So I have got the shade Naked, which is like a light nudie pink. And then I have Streak. I have one of the Clinique Soft Matte lipsticks in Matte Beauty. I have a ColourPop lipstick. This is their Matte Luxe finish in the shade Big Break. And my last bullet lipstick is the Maybelline Shine Compulsion in Taupe Seduction. For lip glosses, I only have two. This is the Kylie lip gloss in the shade Diva. And I have the Alamar Mother of Pearl lip gloss in Sirenita. Then I had put all these in last year, but I'm doing it again. I am putting in my remaining ColourPop lippy sticks. I'm now down to 5. So I have Brink, which is a matte finish. You're going to notice a theme. I like a lot of the same colors with these lippy sticks. Then I have Ziggy, which is a matte X finish. Parker is a matte finish. Cami is a matte X finish. This one's really pretty rosy color. And then my one vampy shade is Lady, which is a matte finish. Then I am putting in some more of my jumbo lip crayons. So I have got a whole bunch from Nude Sticks, which I'll show you in a second, but then I also have two random ones. So this first one is the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in Glacé. That was the birthday gift from Sephora a couple years ago. Then I do have one from NARS. This is their Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Dance Fever, which I probably got from a Sephora play. Then we've got my Nude Sticks pencils. So all of these little minis I've gotten as free gifts or in Sephora play. So they have a whole bunch of different formulas. This is the Lip and Cheek pencil in Sin. This is the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek pencil in Belle. The Magnetic Matte Lip color in Rose. Intense Matte Lip and Cheek pencil in Raven. The Intense Matte Lip and Cheek pencil in Pixi. And the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek pencil in Kiss. And then we've got liquid lipsticks. So I have got some minis here. I've got a Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in Perla and Patina. I have a Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lovecraft. And there are a few other mini liquid lips that I forgot to bring out. I have a Bare Minerals one, and then I have another Kat Von D in Saint, which are other chopping block products. And the last ones I have here would be a Ciate Liquid Velvet in Bittersweet, and then two of the Ofra liquid lipsticks in the old packaging in Duchess and Havana Nights. So those are all of the lip products I pulled from my collection. Now I'm going to show you all of the separated gift lip products that are going to be my chopping block. So these I'm just going to pull out of this bag and show them to you. So I've got a Nude Sticks Lip and Cheek Pencil in Mystic. That's a full size. I have a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Red Carpet Red. And I'm probably going to be keeping that one, but I did win it in a giveaway and it was in this pile. Then I have a Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Lip Gloss in Plum Slip. A ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Imagine. This mini pure lip product, I want to say it's like a liquid lipstick in Twinsies. I have the Lime Crime Plushies in Melon Smoothie. I have a mini L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in Statement Nude. I remember when everybody loved that formula. An Anastasia liquid lipstick in Craft, and a Makeup Forever liquid lipstick in the shade 105. I have an Urban Decay Vice lipstick that was made in the Kristen Leanne collab in the shade Bun Bun, which is a comfort matte finish. And I have a Maybelline lipstick in the shade Mauve for Me. I have a Physicians Formula Butter lipstick in the shade Soaking Up the Sun. A mini Urban Decay Vice lipstick in Naked. So if I don't keep the Revolution one, I'll probably keep this little mini Vice one because I do like that color. Then I have a Bobbi Brown Luxe lip color in Neutral Rose. I've got a mini Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade 1995. a L'Oreal liquid lipstick. I don't know the name of this line. The color is I Create. I have a Soap and Glory Pillow Plump XXL lip gloss. The Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss in Pink Well. This doesn't have a name on it. It's one of the Smashbox like full-on lip lacquers. Then I have this Hourglass, I think it's called like the Girl Lip Stylos or something, in the color Futurist. I have a NARS Velvet Matte lip pencil in the color Bahama. And lastly, we got some more nude sticks. So this is the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Retro, which is a really cute color. I have the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Purity. I have a Magnetic Matte Lip Color in the shade Boho. I have an Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in Entice. And a Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Fringe. So with these nude sticks, I'm testing out all the different finishes to see if I like them, as well as testing the color. So those are all of my lip products. And I do have several nail polishes as well, but I'm just gonna have the polishes sitting on the floor and I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys that way. So here are all of my chopping block polishes for 2020. I'm sure I will have some others that I am going to end up decluttering along the way, but these are the ones that I have pulled to the side that either I have not used yet or I'm just on the fence about whether I want to keep them or not. So you can tell right here, I have a whole bunch of KL polishes and I love the brand, but these were all ones that I was sent from my friend Amanda Alexander, so I have not used these ones. So I'm going to be using them and giving you my thoughts on them in these updates, and if I don't end up liking the color, I'll pass it on. But there's a few of these I know I'm going to want to keep, but I have not used them yet. So I am just going to pull all the bottles up and show you them one at a time, and I'm going to try to keep it going pretty quick here. And I'm just keeping all of my chopping block polishes and this little box here. I have a bigger one with other polishes of mine. I have a nail polish rack on my vanity, and then this little box is where I'm keeping all my chopping block polishes, and some of these are repeats from last year, so those will probably end up going, but we'll see. So just starting off, this first one is from KL Polish. It is Pistachio Ice Cream, which is a nice light soupy green. Then we have KL Polish South Peach, which is a really pretty bright color. Then I'll show you these side by side because we've got a couple different white polishes from KL Polish. So this one is Paper Snow, which is a pure white, and this one is Sophie, which is like a very light gray, but compared to something else, it looks more like a gray tone white. So those will be very interesting to try out. Some good staples. I don't have a white polish in my collection. And then some other things that are similar and really pretty. So we have this shimmery white called Winter is Coming, and then this opalescent white, which is called Marshmallow Sunset. Next is a color I've always wanted to try. This is KL Polish Miss Honey. KL Polish Celine, which is a yellow with a shimmer running in it. KL Polish Broccoli and Chocolate, which is a really pretty brown. I don't really have brown polishes in my collection. Then we have Tuxedo Mask, which is a black cream polish, and I don't have a black in my collection, but I don't know how necessary it is to me because I don't do nail art, but we'll see. This is a color I know I'm gonna keep. I was so excited to get this one. This is Charmed. It is so beautiful and I cannot wait to wear this one this spring. The next one I have is KL Polish Mozart, which is a really pretty purple color. So those are all of my KL polishes. Then I have a couple here from Jolie G. So this first one I tested last year and decided to keep. This is Eden. It's like a pea soup green. Then we have these three colors, which are all pretty similar. So we have this purple is called Harmony. This more fuchsia berry tone is called Faith. And then this one is Aria. Then I've got a couple of indie polishes. This one is Pretty Serious Gloomy Kitty. I have this one from Glisten and Glow, and it is called Do What You Love. I have Butter London Shambolic. Pop Beauty Mint Magic. I think I might finally let this one go this year. It's looking pretty rough right now. This is something I've kept for a long time because the color is so beautiful, but the formula is terrible. Next is L'Oreal Acid Watermelon. I think I thought about decluttering it last year, but I kept it, so we'll see what happens this year. Then we've got a couple of Essies. This beautiful purple is Flowerista. Then we have this really pretty dusty color, which is Warm and Toasty Turtleneck. Then we've got this really pretty dusty blue called Boxer Shorts. And this coral color is Bump Up the Pumps. I have one from China Glaze. This is from the Giver collection in the shade Giver's Theme. And then the last ones I have here are all OPIs, and these are ones that my sister had decluttered to me. So this first one I think I had given her, and then she gave it back. This is called Is That a Spear in Your Pocket? Then I'm really excited for this green. This is Susie, the First Lady of Nails. A really pretty warm olive color. Then we've got this pretty nude Barefoot in Barcelona. We have this really pretty red and Chick Flick Cherry. And lastly, we have the ever so popular You Don't Know Jacques, which is a taupey color. So here are all of my chopping block polishes for 2020. We'll see how many of these I end up keeping. I think I'll probably end up keeping a decent amount of the KL polish shades, but we shall see. So definitely stay tuned to my updates to hear my thoughts on these polishes. And that is my chopping block intro for 2020. So I do have a ton of products to be testing this year. I'm excited, but it makes me a little bit sad thinking about how many things are in my collection that I'm not absolutely in love with. But it will be interesting to see how many of these things that I keep. So I would love to know your thoughts on any of these products in the comments down below. I would love to know if you do a similar series on your channel or on your Instagram. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.